It was a new beginning for Gretna East here as they began their first year as a football program. Hi, Sean Callahan. As we continue our look at the HuskerOnline in-state tour, we caught up with head coach Justin Haberman at Gretna East, who came to the Griffins after a long career working at Omaha Westside as a coordinator and assistant coach under both Marty Kaufman and Brent Freund.
Truly blessed. I'll tell you, Coach Freund and Coach Kaufman, through my years at Westside, taught me a lot, gave me a lot of opportunity that led me in to be able to step into this role and do my best. I'm trying my best to make this a top tier program in the state. I got tremendous young men to work with, great facilities, a great school district. I couldn't ask for much more.
Haberman said he never really considered leaving Westside, but this was a great opportunity for him to start a new program with a lot of great kids and families to work with.
I loved it. When the opportunity arose, I could not pass it up. I actually, they called me and asked me to apply. I wasn't sure if I was going to leave Westside. I thought it was a great opportunity I couldn't pass up, so I made sure I did so. And I knew I'd be able to get a great coaching staff to join me.
And now the challenge is teaching these players how to win and building a program from the ground up.
You know, I'll be very honest with you. The kids bought in tremendously. The buy-in to the culture and the program was amazing. So the toughest part was sitting down and getting them to understand the new offense, new defense, new ways of teaching things, different ways. Coach Kale did a tremendous job over there at Gretna. And they came in, bought into our stuff, and picked it all up really nice. And
even for these players, it was tough because a lot of them were on the team for the Gretna Dragons the previous 2 years, the team that played for the Class A state championship in both seasons, and then they had to come over to a brand new high school and start all over again.
You know, it was kind of weird to go from one school to another, but I would say that it all worked out and that we're building something good here.
I would say it was hard at first because new coaches and especially for the younger kids because we didn't have a senior class. So the younger kids had to stand up and be leaders.
You know, it was kind of rough with no seniors, but our junior class really stepped up as leaders and helped our underclassmen work through the season.
Several young 2026 and 2027 faces will lead the way for the Griffins in 2024. But first, let's start with their running back, Mason Gunn, who went for nearly 1,000 yards in 8 games.
Mason's vision and explosiveness is awesome. He's great. He ran behind a really young offensive line. I think you're going to see his numbers go through the roof this year as the offensive line gets a little older. But his vision and his explosion through the hole is incredible.
I feel like I had a good year. We got a young O-line, so some of the blocking was rough at first, but we got a lot better throughout the season. I feel like we finished really well.
Another key cog for Haberman and the Griffins will be defensive back Grayson Fisher, who led the way with 80 tackles a year ago, and he's also a captain.
You know, I think our DB just in general are a strong suit of our defense. I feel like our defense is just strong in general, but yeah.
Grayson Fisher is our team captain, downhill football player. Big hitter, great in pass coverage. Absolutely love this kid. He is the epitome of what I want Gretna East football to be.
And then finally, another notable name to keep tabs on is 2026 linebacker Connor Sams. He ran 11.1 electronic and 22.66 as a freshman in track, and he'll definitely have a big role on the defense and the offense next season.
What really jumped out is about how much I learned from Coach Haberman, which he's a great coach, and I learned a lot from him, and I hope to learn even more from him in the following years.
Connor can play anywhere. I could put him at quarterback. I could put him at safety. I could put him at linebacker. I could put him at running back. He is a special utility player. He started at middle linebacker for us every game of the season, did a tremendous job. He played running back, ran really well. He's a special young man that will get a lot of interest once he hits the cam scene.
Reporting here with Gretna East at the in-state tour, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.